theme parks say they can reopen safely. And today, two Southern California Assembly members are co-sponsoring a bill to try to make that happen.
That bill would alter California's blueprint of a safer economy by moving theme parks from the yellow tier to the orange tier. So what does that mean? Well, the yellow tier is the least restrictive on businesses. That's where the large theme parks currently sit. The orange tier would allow the parks to open sooner, but with severely limited capacity.
Here to talk about it is one of the co-authors, Assemblywoman Suzette Valladares of Santa Clarita, Republican, home to Magic Mountain, of course. I miss Six Flags. Talk to us about what exactly this bill would do.
Yeah, thank you, Alex and Diane, for having me. I represent the 38th Assembly District, which includes Six Flags Magic Mountain. I'm also a veteran of Six Flags Magic Mountain. I was there for 7 years, so really understand intimately the procedures and policies of theme parks. And they've been closed for a year with really no pathway, no true guidelines to when they can open, or at least our larger parks like Disneyland and Six Flags Magic Mountain. What this bill intent to do is to move them into a tier that gives them an actual pathway to open safely, to serve our public, and really to do what other states have been doing for months now. In Florida and Texas, their theme parks are open, and not one case of COVID has been traced to a theme park spread in the entire United States.
Hi, Suzette. It's Christine here. We do know you have the best roller coasters there at Six Flags. So you have this bill. How does it work then if the bill passes?
Yeah, so, we've been working on this bill for quite some time, trying to craft a legislation that also has to deal with the reality that the governor, through his executive orders, have created this guideline. And we are working with his office, and we'll continue working with his office, because at the end of the day, this will go through the legislative process. We hope that it can be brought through in urgency. At the end of the day, he does have to sign the bill. So we're hopeful that as we build this coalition of support, as we look at the job loss that has occurred, the microeconomies and our local economies that have been affected, and we build broad support, that the governor can come on board to open our theme parks.
So you're working with a Democrat from Orange County who represents Disneyland, of course, so this is a bipartisan effort. Have you gotten any response yet from the governor? Any sense that he actually is willing to work on this? Because we know over the months there's been some communication challenges between the governor's office and some of the folks at theme parks.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. My colleague and also the chairwoman of the Arts, Entertainment, and Tourism Committee, which I also sit on as vice chair, have worked in a bipartisan manner to put this bill together, because this is a bipartisan issue. And COVID-19 and the way that it impacts our communities and our businesses is nonpartisan, really. We think that there is an opportunity, with vaccines now being more widely distributed, with cases declining, with our ICU capacities increasing, that there is a pathway and a timeline. You're absolutely right. There has not been the best of communication or even collaboration with the governor's office, but we see this as the window of opportunity to actually move forward, reopening our parks safely.
All right, so right now you have to wait till the yellow tier, moving to the orange tier, less restrictive there. Well, actually, yellow tier is the most restrictions there. Let me just...
It's very confusing.
So put it this way, you want to open sooner.
Yeah, orange tier is less restrictive than yellow.
So you want to open
sooner. Yes, we want to open sooner. This is actually more conservative, I think, than people realize. We are moving them up in a tier. Smaller parks in California have been open. Zoos have been open. As a matter of fact, last summer, my family, my 4-year-old, went to the zoo. We have examples and case studies of theme parks in our state, smaller theme parks, doing this successfully. So now is the opportunity for us to let our larger parks, who really bring in a lot of money to our local economies, to open as well.
But when we're talking about opening, it's going to be a very different kind of experience, a lot less people in the park, a lot of restrictions. It's not going to be exactly what we saw before, but it's something is better than nothing, I think is the point, right?
Absolutely.
That was my question.
Yeah, no, absolutely. People will still be wearing masks. I visited our local theme park, Magic Mountain. They are ready to take temperatures, to sell tickets in advance, to minimize their capacity. I mean, they're in the job of safely providing providing entertainment. You think about what they do. They provide rides that literally defy gravity and keep us safe, right? So we can trust them to do this too and to do it well.
All right. Suzette Valadares, thank you so much. Nice to see you. We appreciate your perspective.
Thank you.